on, guys? So in this week's video I am drawing up and going to make a remote mount shifter for a BMW e36 and an NV3500 transmission. Looking all over online, they did not make one, so yeah, I'm going to start to it. It's pretty much I'm using a basic style for a Mustang remote mount shifter. Not really sure the details on it, what kind of engine or anything it is, but yeah, so here's what I'm thinking. So this is the trans tunnel. I'm going to be making a bracket, because we're here with a piece of flat steel, weld it straight up like that, drilling a hole, don't mind my kid crying, drilling a hole right here for a bolt, which is going to be right here, so the bolt, so this is going to be the shift knob and the handle, you know, whatever it's called. So this bolt right here and this little straight up piece is going to be bolted down right in here. Then we're going to drill a hole and through another piece of flat steel and the shifter handle. We're going to put a bolt right here. We're going to take the piece of flat steel all the way until you get to the actual shifter for the NV3500. We're going to drill a hole through that and we're going to bolt that on there. So in return, what that does is, because I actually just built one and I was going to make a video and it sucks, so I will show you that right after this. But in return, what this does is it holds it down right here, but lets it pivot. And this right here lets this obviously move along with this, because the closer you get right here, it's going to twist this up, you know, so it's got to move with it. And then same with that, you know, it's got to move. But essentially what it's going to do, it's going to hold it up there. It's going to be stiffer. And yeah, so let me continue drawing this up, thinking about this. This might change. If it changes, then I will, you know, either cancel what I just said right here, or I will add on to it and explain what is going on. Okay, so essentially what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to cut this off. I have this old motor mount that was too short, so to save some money, I'm going to try to use it. So I'm going to cut it off like right here, or however long I need my shifter to be. I'm going to weld on a washer. I'm going to cut it straight. Weld on a washer right here. And then I'm going to take, I just looked online. This is for my e36, but it's only $6 on a Brock Auto, so I'm not going to be driving my car this winter. So I'm going to take the nut that originally came off of the outer tie rod and try popping off that little thing in there. You can't see it. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to try to see if I can get that off. I'm going to weld the washer on here. I'm going to weld the nut on there as center as I can. So that way, when I have the bracket made, for this, it will weld in just essentially like that. And then you'll have your shifter. And then from here is when we're going to go back to the diagram. And since this is going to be already made, we're just going to need a shifter ball, or a knob, whatever you want to call it. And I will, wherever I have this cut at, wherever I like the, you know, the length, I'm going to cut it way down here, but I'm going to shorten it. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to weld the washer on this side. Then I'm going to find a, you know, threaded bolt. This is a hood pin, but a threaded bolt. Weld it to the end. That way I can put on a shift knob. And I'm actually looking right now to see what it's going to cost to get it engraved. And see what that costs. And if I like it, I'll show it. And maybe get a buy one. Who knows? So I'll try cutting this as close to it as I can without cutting into it. Now we have that cut off. Focus a little bit. Yeah, now we have that cut off. This hole is a little too small. You Can't see that. So we're actually going to have to drill that out bigger. And then I was just going to put a nut on there. Yeah, I'm still going to do that. No. Let me figure something out with that. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, okay, so that's the bottom of the shifter. This is the actual nut that would go on, you know, the tie rod end. So we're actually going to weld that down as even, you know, as center as we can. And maybe try to make it straighter. But we're going to do that. That way we can just twist it on. Because it doesn't have to go on very far. So we're going to do that. So there we have it. Focus. There we have it. Doesn't look pretty, but I'm going to grind those weld down. I'm going to make it look pretty. I'm going to paint it off. So we have that. So I just got to weld that other piece right up there. So do that now. Actually, scratch that. We're not going to weld that other wash around right now. Because I don't know if it's going to like that length. And it's long and everything like that. So I'll try to make that nice. So what we do is we're actually going to weld that. Drag it in place. So this entire time it wasn't recording, but anyways, I got it. Looks like crap, you know, it's not straight or anything, but we can actually, I just pretty much tacked them on there. We can bend them, we can get them in there. So as promised, I told you guys I was going to show you my fuck. This is it. Pretty much, I mean, it works, but you can't just go like this. You have to twist it, but you get first, you know, second, third, fourth. It works, but I just don't like it. So I'm going to cut it again, and yeah, so let me see. There we go. And I can still use this part. I just got to cut this part off, which I barely welded it on there. So now, I'm going to be completely removable. So I'm actually going to cut this little thing out. And yeah, so it feels pretty good. It's gonna be like a normal shifter. So let me get cutting this off. So I did that poorly, and now it's something else I gotta fix. But that's just a small setback. So anyways, I gotta put it in the middle. I gotta drill the holes where I want it. And like I said, it's gonna be completely removable. So, yeah. So I can just like, I'm gonna be bolting them in. And yeah, so I'm gonna get working on drilling those holes, and then, you know, doing the shit for that. Have it. I mean, it looks kind of goofy right now, but I just gotta get some smaller bolts because they're too big. See, there's not enough threads on there. But anyway, so that's how it's gonna mount. So now what we gotta do is tack on a little piece right here so I can drill a hole through it and then mount this right here, and that's going to be mounted right here, and that way it'll pivot. Actually, I probably mount it down here so it's out of the way. Yeah.
Alright, so there we got that.
Alright guys, that's where I have to leave this for a couple hours until my battery charges on my drill. So I found some washers and I mounted this down like a little, well, just that side, not that side yet. But yeah, it feels pretty good. It's pretty loose. You know, not too bad. Once it's connected to that, you know, tight and everything like that, I don't feel like there should be a problem at all with anything. And yeah, so let's leave it at that. I'll come back. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or maybe tomorrow. Might just let it charge all night. Drill hole through the rest of that. Connect it in there, you know. Tighten it down really good. Measure it down. I think I want it to be like right here. So like right here. And then, yeah, we have a homemade remote shifter, and then I'm gonna have it get all, you know, I'm gonna paint it all and stuff like that. But it looks good. You know, I can even unscrew it. I like it. I think it's gonna work out pretty well. Clean that up a lot, but you know, I'm gonna obviously probably just weld it in there a little bit better. Sorry you couldn't see that. I'm gonna weld this in there a little bit better. You know, clean it up, paint the whole thing, and I don't really feel like I can use this shifter. That's actually for the Chevy NV3500. I feel like it's a little too big and kind of ghetto. But yeah, I don't know. There we have it, guys. So, neutral, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. So now all I gotta do is when I figure out what shift knob I want, because I want to get one engraved. It says Germerica on this, because, you know, German car, American engine, that's going to be this whole name of the car. We're going to get a sticker and shit like that for the windshield. But anyway, so I need to weld a washer again on here, weld a nut that will screw on to the shifter knob, and then I got a complete shifter. I'm gonna get a boot too to cover all this. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna weld this all up. But yeah, so there we have it. Remote mount shifter, homemade. Feels like a shorty shifter too. So it is. I need to get some washers and lock washers, and yeah, because it doesn't like to slide too well on here. So yeah, I have to put one like between here and between there so it can rotate better, and I can tighten it down. I don't know, but there we have it. So that concludes this video of a e36 to a small block Chevy swapped remote mount shifter. Now I know I didn't really show too much of me working, but I mean it's pretty basic. If you guys, you know, have any practice or any, you don't even need practice to do this. Honestly, it was so simple. All you do is drill holes, match everything up the way you want it. You know, basic welding. I mean, I used a Harbor Freight flux core welder, so it's not difficult at all. I mean, they try to scare you with like engine swaps, stuff like this, you know, fabrication work and stuff like that, and like say it's an expert level and stuff like that. But all you gotta do is take your time, and if you have questions, just Google it like I do. I mean, I've never done any of this before. I mean, I had a friend that I couldn't figure out what to use on that, and I had a buddy tell me. So, you know, all it takes is a little patience, a little research, and a little time and dedication to get this right. And I cannot wait until we can go rip this car. I'm gonna be buying some GoPros, you know, so I can have it on the car so we can get some actual drifting footage. I mean, it took me long enough to get a actual decent camera and like a little tripod so I can set it down, but I only got one camera and I don't want to use my other one because it was really shitty footage. I mean, I got the comments on that. So like I said, all it does is take a little dedication. I'm no pro, I'm no expert. I don't do this for a living, even though I really want to. But I'm really trying to step my game up here on YouTube. So if you guys like my videos, or if you guys got anything out of my videos, can you please subscribe and give my channel a like, and please comment any concerns or questions you may have. Alright, like I said, subscribe guys, please. Alright guys, if you like watching my videos, you can hit the subscribe button right here to see more future builds and stuff like that, what's going on with the drift car. You can check out my videos right here, and always right here.